You can take a trip through Andersonville, Chicago's new home design mecca, and you can find a unique container for your houseplants. Madeline Nusser of Time Out Chicago magazine joins us with places you can go this weekend to spruce up your home. An art exhibit where the theme is Rod Blagojevich. Time Out Chicago magazine joins us with some picks for the weekend. It is October 1st and fall is in full swing. The changing colors may inspire you to make some changes in your life. Maybe you're in the market for a new relationship, a new job, or just a new couch. This week's issue of Time Out Chicago magazine provides the ins and outs on where to find the best furnishings to spruce up your home. Madeline Nusser, a round-town editor for Time Out Chicago magazine, joins us now with tips on where to find some treasures. And Madeline, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Your first destination for treasure seeking is the International Antiques Fair at the Merchandise Mart, Friday through Monday with an admission price of $15. Why is this a good place to go?
Well, this is Chicago's mega antique fair. They have everything from Americana is quite popular, modern, they even have ancient antiques. Now, when you hear that term International Antique Fair, you're thinking dollar signs. Oh, that place must be so expensive. There are a lot of high-end antiques, so it's great if you just want to browse. But I went there last year and spent less than $80. I got a gorgeous Art Deco box and a beautiful ceramic vase. So you can definitely find deals there as well.
And I understand some days are better to go if you're bargain hunting than others?
I was there on a Monday, which is when it ends, and someone said, you know, I just kind of want to unload this stuff. I'll give you a great deal.
So there's some flexibility towards the end of the show.
There is. You know, there's flexibility for the whole show. These are dealers. That's their job. So don't worry about haggling. But there are wonderful expensive things if you don't want to buy and you just want to browse. One thing that I was really interested in is Lincoln's child's bed. One vendor is selling it, and it's a whopping $575,000.
It's not his bed. It's
his child.
It's his child's
yes.
bed. Oh, I see. Isn't that something that some museum would want to pick up? Or?
Yeah, you'd think. I'm not quite sure what its provenance is, but I know that it went from his child to his maid, you know, into some other places, into this antique store. So now you can buy it, a museum can buy it.
Well, if you buy it, you can say, well, it's in the Lincoln bedroom.
Yes.
All right. A vintage planter sale at Sprout Home and Post 27. This is Saturday and Sunday, and it's free. What is? Tell me about vintage planters.
Well, Post 27 and Sprout Home are two Westtown stores. Sprout Home is a plant store. It's a really hip, wonderful little plant store. And Post 27 is a vintage store. So they decided to team up, and the vintage store would provide the old planters, and Sprout would pot them with wonderful plants. So I don't really have a green thumb, and I actually have a really hard time buying plants. So I do go to Sprout, and they always have the best ideas. And this is even better because not only do you get a great plant, and they tell you, what kind of light you need, but you get the stylish vase as well.
Yeah, because those look pretty hip.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 on your list, the Andersonville Arts and Home Weekend in Andersonville, Friday through Sunday, and this is free.
Yeah, October is Chicago's Artist Month. What that means is various neighborhoods around the city have these art walks. This is one of them, and because Andersonville for the last couple years has been this growing home design mecca, they decided to add home to their Artist Month. So this is the home and design weekend. You can go and find deals. You can find talks by artists, workshops from artists, art demos, designer meet and greets. There's also a couple sales thrown in as well.
Andersonville is great because it's not huge. I mean, it's only, what, 4 or 5 blocks, so it's really walkable, very pedestrian friendly.
And you can pick up our magazine this week. We have Andersonville's best 10 home design stores. So if you're headed over there, some great tips in the magazine.
How did Andersonville become this sort of like design mecca?
You know, I don't know. There's been a couple really great stores that landed there and told their friends and organically built the neighborhood.
All right. Number 4, the Ravenswood Art Walk, which is on and around Ravenswood Avenue Saturday and Sunday. This is free.
Yeah, this is another Chicago Artist Month walk. And this one is more geared toward walking through different artist studios. So it's a good place if you're looking for art for your walls. It's a good place to go. There's 180 artists involved. I mean, who knew there were so many Ravenswood studios? Another fun component is this art Belago. So, you know, Belago, Ravenswood's most infamous former resident, he had an office there, and they have created an exhibit where different artists have put in their Blago-inspired artwork.
In his former office?
In his former
because
office.
I think that was where he had his campaign office, where or at least his fundraising operation.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
It is.
Because it's right there on Ravenswood, not far from my house. And the Ravenswood Art Walk has just really boomed in the past few years. As you say, almost 200 artists, and it's a lot of fun. Madeline, thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
And as always, you can find out more about these events on our website and also by picking up this week's issue of Time Out Chicago Magazine.